Hi everybody, welcome to Brown's Angus Cattle Farm. First thing I want to tell you is why I changed the name of the channel. I did that because most of our time is spent with our cattle. Um, it's fencing, you name it. Fencing, vaccinations, taking them to the vet or whatever needs to be done to make sure that they are healthy and living a good life. Also, I wanted to cover, it was last Wednesday, I believe it was. My husband had came out and he was checking on the cows, and he seen that Bella, our pet cow that I raised as a bottle calf, was having trouble walking, and that she was laying over by the pond area so she could be close to water. And so the next day, Thursday, went out and looked at her, and I called the vet. I took pictures of her hoof because that night before we discovered that her hoof was, the right, it would have been her right front hoof. It was very swollen, and I couldn't tell if there was anything in it or not. So I called the vet Thursday after taking pictures of it, and I noticed that there was like a quarter-sized circle like wound, like inside, like where the two points of her hoof, it was kind of up in there. And I went over to the vet and showed them the pictures, ended up making an appointment for them, or for Bella, for Saturday. And whenever I did that, it just, I don't know, the veterinarian that was there whenever I got there that day, she was a new veterinarian, had not been out of college very long, and she was kind of one of them know-it-alls, and scared me to death. Was telling me that she thought that it was a corn and that could not be fixed, and that she wouldn't be able to have baby calves anymore. And needless to say, she brought me to tears. I made the appointment for Saturday. Her boss that owns the facility was the one that was going to be there Saturday. We got Bella loaded up. We took her over to her appointment. When we did that, I'm telling you guys, that was quite the day. Our water pump on our truck decided it wants to go out, so we had to borrow his dad's truck to be able to load Bella up in the trailer to get her to the vet. Well, we already had her loaded into the trailer on the back of our truck, so we had to get that thing cranked up off of our truck, which took quite a bit because Bella was in that trailer. So you're having to lift the cow's weight plus the weight of the trailer to crank that thing up. And anyway, we got it done. Kevin got his dad's truck backed up to it. We got it loaded. We got to the vet. And as soon as Bella stepped out of the back of the trailer, the veterinarian that owns the place, that has been a veterinarian for a few years, automatically said foot rot. He did not have to do the examination that the wannabe veterinarian wanted us to do. But anyway, that was for the corn. She was saying she would have to be placed on a table. They would have to do like a full examination on her hoof, and he didn't feel that needed to be done. He knew exactly what it was as soon as she got off of the trailer. So anyway, he asked if she was a cow that was used to being, with a rope to be led. I said, no, I never did do that. I wished I had, And he said, well, he was just making sure because they're a little harder to get through the corral that he had to get her through the head gate. And I said, no, she wasn't ever a rope and never has been. And anyway, she had to be like the class clown type person, which was so funny. Bella was the center of attention. I mean, she was the best. Anyway, me and my husband, Kevin, we walked around where they was trying to get her to go through that long walkway. And all we did was said, come on, Bella, come on. And Bella just kept walking, following us. And she walked right into the head chute and, stopped like she was supposed to instead of trying to run through that thing. And anyway, he immediately gave her 3 shots of a very strong antibiotic. I cannot remember the name of it, but he told us, he says, okay, she should be good. Said that by Wednesday of this week, if she was not any better, that I would go back to him and get another already filled up syringe with the antibiotic in it. And anyway, yesterday morning I came down here to the lot, that is where I am right now, to check on her to see how she was doing. And my gosh, it was such a big improvement from the Saturday when she got her shots to yesterday morning whenever I was bringing water down here for her. Bella was walking around without a limp whatsoever. Yes, it was swollen still some, and there is a lot of seepage on it, but it is healing, and we will keep an eye on it. Last night we came down here to the lot, and we gave Bella some grain, and her little calf was in here with her. We made sure that they was together so the baby could be fed. I did not want to bottle feed her because Bella was perfectly capable of taking care of her own little calf. So after we gave her the grain, we decided, okay, well, so we won't have to round her calf up, which, by the way, we named her Annabelle. We will be keeping her. She is our little heifer now. Anyway, whenever we had, gave Bella the grain, we thought, well, we're going to go ahead and put her tag in her ear and give her black leg shot. Anyone that has cows knows what black leg is. The ones that do not have cows, it's a disease that they can get that will kill them. And so we give them the vaccination to prevent this from happening. Anyway, we got little Annabelle into the head chute. My husband was even in the head chute with her because she's so tiny. Annabelle's only, 4-5 weeks old? She's not very old. Anyway, we got her ear tag in. By the way, she has the number 1 because she is the number 1 baby on this farm. We actually got to pet on her some during the time that she was in the lot, which was really great. I'm pretty sure I already posted a video of that. Anyway, after we gave her vaccination and put the tag in her ear, we let Bella and Annabelle out of this lot, the lot that I'm going to show you. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just like any other cattle lot. Let them out, and then we went up to check on the rest of the cows. And that's whenever we ran into another problem. Buddy, the steer that will be going to the cell barn really soon, in fact, even sooner than we expected, because Buddy kind of does his own little thing. So he decides that it's okay to walk through the electric fencing that is outlining and protecting the hayfield. He was tearing the fencing up, tearing the wire fencing up. It was not on, so I don't want to hear people saying, oh, that's just so unsafe, them getting shocked. Don't say it, because it was not on. We just kept it up to keep it bordered away from the rest of the pasture. Buddy realized it wasn't hot, and Buddy decided it was his playground. And he's been doing that for a few days. A couple weeks, maybe a little longer. Anyway, he made it a really big mess. So, Buddy will be going to the sale barn, possibly this weekend, early in the week, so that he can be sold at the sale barn. We wasn't planning on keeping Buddy because we made him into a steer. You don't need 2 bulls. And we had already bought a bull. So, anyways, I will be back with you guys in just a little bit. I'm going to go over and find Bella and Annabelle and let you guys see how they're doing. So hold your thoughts. Okay, I got back into the Ranger and we're going to head over to hopefully find Bella and Annabelle, her baby. It's going to be a bumpy ride, a little noisy. And yes, remember I said it was hard to say Ranger. Do you remember whenever I said that I call this my buggy? It is my buggy. So I will always call it my buggy. And I have Kilo, one of our German Shepherds, in the back of the buggy here. That boy, you can't keep him tied up for nothing. I mean, we have built pens, we have what you call baby-proofed it and everything. He will either dig, jump, or climb out of anything. So I think that we're going to put a top on his pen so that he can no longer jump and climb. And we've been burying wiring so that he doesn't do the digging, can't get out through the digging. Anyway, that's why Kilo is with me, because he's just an unruly little boy. And I gotta find Bella. I'm finding every cow but Bella. Wind is blowing today. Got over our cold snap. Boy, was it cold. I mean, nothing like that last year winter, the Arctic winds that we had, the Arctic winter weather. That was cold. But this that we had over the weekend and most of the beginning of the week, it was cold, but nothing like the Arctic. It was more like our normal winter weather temps. And I'm still, I finally see Bella. We're going to drive around to where she is. See if I can get her to get up. And I'm not going to show you her hoof. I don't want to gross some people out. But I should be able to let you see her, that she is okay, and Annabelle, her baby, she's okay too. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, I made it to Bella, and of course to Miss Coco, my donkey. Say hi, Coco. Say hi. Say hi, Coco. You gonna say hi? And there's Miss Bella. Okay, got over here. This is one we call Boss Lady. Boss Lady is watching the show here. Okay. Move back. Move back, Coco. Back. Back. This is Miss Bella. She's my baby. Bella. Bella's doing all right. Bella, do you think you could get up for us? Huh? No? Oh, but Bella. That's Annabelle over there laying down. She don't want to get up either. Everybody just wants to take a nap today. So, we'll just leave them be. We'll let them do their thing. Bella, you doing all right? You doing all right, Bella? I think you are. Coco, you doing okay? Doing okay, Coco? Coco, good girl. Yeah, Coco's a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, now I'm going to take you over to the electric fencing and let you see what I was talking about. How Buddy, by the way, Buddy's right over there, laying down. How he tore the electric fencing up around the field, because he did do it. He did do it. He did a number on that fencing. We had to take down most of it and redo it because of Buddy. Okay. So right here, you can see where it comes together, and then separates again down there. But yeah, he tore it up. It's quite the mess. There was 2 rows and they're down to 1. And the bottom one is like wrapped up onto the top some. So yeah. Oh, hold on. I gotta get in the buggy. Okay. Alright. Looky here. We have a little lady. We have Boss Lady. She's been getting to where she comes up to me more often. She's one of the first 5 that we had bought. And the reason why she got the name Boss Lady is because she, it fits her. She kind of kept the others in line. She was the boss. So I was like, you know, Boss Lady fits her. So we named her Boss Lady. And she has a gold ear tag up at the top of her ear there, and that she is a pedigree. She's registered. She's a registered Angus. That's That's not why we bought her. Not because she was registered. It doesn't matter if they're registered. Yeah, it brings more money if you got the papers for them and everything, but it's just, we're not doing this for show. We're doing this for our retirement. So we're keeping her because she is a good mama. We do have one of the first 5 that we had purchased that we will be getting rid of after she weans her baby this spring. She's a much older Angus, and she's starting to have hoof problems. She's really, really big girl, real big girl. I've got cows and donkeys all around me, you guys. But anyway, I wanted to show you also the culvert that was a work in progress of us filling in with big rocks and then gravel. Well, we now use it. We got it finished. So I want to take you over so you can see that as well. Also, before we get all the way over to that culvert, I wanted to tell you guys that we've got 7 calves now. 6 of them were little bull calves and only 1 little heifer, and that happens to be Annabelle. So that's pretty good. Little bulls bring more money. You make them into steers, they make more money. They go to a farm to be fattened up, and then they go to our processing. They end up in stores to where you have food on the table. Also, I have 2 heifers that has not had babies yet. Their names are Dixie and Trixie. This is Dixie. They're not as tame as Bella. They're not pets. And then little Miss Trixie. They come up to eat range pellets out of our hands. They like their grain, but they're not as tame as Bella. I can't go up and pet on them and love them and hug them. Shoot, I take naps with Bella once in a while. Oh, I used to. Bella, she's my baby. I'll never get rid of my Bella. Never, never, never. When this happened with Bella, my youngest boy, I was telling him about this. And he's like, Mom, she's a cow. You do know ammunition is cheaper than a vet. It's not, Bella, the only time that Bella would have to be put down is if she broke a leg, and it was, they can't get around without their legs. And then I would probably bury her. She's part of the family. I don't think. I don't know. I look at Bella. She's my baby girl. And Annabelle, her little baby, her little heifer. I'll probably end up the same way with Annabelle. Annabelle is the cutest little. She was so tiny when she was born. She was a very small calf. I think she was the smallest out of all 7 calves. By the way, you know what? 7 calves. You know the lucky 7? I told Kevin, I was like, this is like the lucky 7. We got the lucky 7. But anyway, we're almost over here to the culvert. You'll get to see that I got it done. Or we. I didn't do it. No. I will say that Kevin did most of the work. The tractor did a lot of the work with the big rocks. Thank heavens we had the tractor, because we could not have done this without the tractor. I mean, if we did, it would have took us a heck of a lot longer, and Kevin probably would have hurt his back trying to lift on those big rocks. In fact, I don't even know that we would have took on the project if we didn't have a tractor. Okay. We are at the crossway of the culvert that we did. I'm going to turn the camera so you can see it. Man. You guys, I'm really learning this thing. I've got to get me a better tripod, a longer one to where I can set it up. This is just the beginning. But I'm walking on it. There it is. I think we did pretty good with it. I hope the water flows through that a lot better so that it doesn't get washed out. Hopefully we did right on it. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on and let you know that things are still going pretty smooth for us. I hope everybody had a happy Halloween. If you have grandkids, I hope you got to see them, and if you didn't, I hope that you got pictures and videos shared with you to where you could see your grandchildren. And if you had children, I hope that they had a lot of fun, and of course I hope they got a lot of candy. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and I will see you all on the next video. You guys have a nice day. Be looking forward to seeing you again. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you like. I always enjoy your comments. And you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.